Hello, I'm FLO8 and welcome back to the Fire Emblem 7 Randomized Ironman Taglocke. Today we'll be hopping into Chapter 23. Now I've gone ahead and done my preparations so that they don't, take up too much time. Today will be the desert map. Should be a fun one. We're actually going to get to see who the Pent is, and we'll also get our, let's see, third or fourth pre-promote in the form of whoever replaces Hawkeye. Now, I don't know about the treasure in this map. I don't remember the locations off the top of my head, and I considered grabbing a map of the treasure, but I think I'll just play it by ear, wing it. But anyway, the story. The Nevada Desert. A wasteland of scorching sun and frigid nights. It rejects human life. Any careless enough to enter its embrace is doomed to wander lost. Uther, the Marquess of Ostia, spoke of a living legend. Guided by his words, Bartre heads straight into the desert. Very big brain to move. Bartre will be heading right along into the desert, where the movement is slow and the weather's hot, I don't know. Ah yes, our two landlords and our bard. So hot. I'm going to die. Hey, don't you want me to carry you on my back? Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Such kindness from you has surprised me, Lord Bartre. Is this some fever dream? What's that supposed to mean? I was concerned that you might collapse again like the other day. You're usually so brusque. It's no wonder he's confused. Don't be shy, Sarah. Let him help you out. But do as you're told, boy. Do as you're told, boy. Ah. I'm going to fall. I'm going to fall. Marcus Ostia said, enter the desert and move west. Someone will meet you. And yet we've seen no one. I wonder if we need to move farther in. You might be right. Here. What? This heat is taking its toll on you. If you please, take my arm. I couldn't. Oh, come now. Very well. Forgive me. Something wrong? It's strange. What is? All of you treat my brother and I so normally. Doesn't it bother you? Our powers, our looks, we're different from people. Has that been bothering you? What's wrong with being a bit different from other people? When I look at you, I don't see other people. I see Corel. I see a normal, kind-hearted girl. That's probably about as far as you can get from Corel, but I guess we'll roll with it. Do you speak truly? Lord Priscilla. Ah yes, Lord Priscilla, the indomitable judge of character, as it were. I believe someone approaches. Is it Lord Lowen? Oh, interesting. Louise is actually herself. Unless she has an alternate portrait or something that's used for this cutscene in particular. I figured that Athos would be himself. You don't really see him randomized. He has 0 growth across the board, so it'd be a pretty subpar unit to end up with. No, it's a group sent by Uther of Ostia. Okay, I guess we know who the other one is. We'll find them soon and bring them here. Your companion is still searching the desert. He's not having any luck finding what he's after, is he? No, I believe he'll find it before long. However, a group of bandits is also moving. They found Lowen and are preparing to attack. Oh, that's... Are you concerned for his safety? No, Lord Lowen can take care of himself. However, if his return here is delayed... Yes? Will you take your evening meal without us? I will wait for Lord Lowen, but I'm sure you must be hungry. Haha. Lord Athos, what is it? It's you, Louise. You are a most amusing woman. Since Lowen brought you here, I feel I've laughed enough for 10 years. You have my gratitude. I'm not sure I understand, but I'm pleased to have been of service. By the way, the visitors are coming from Lycia, aren't they? I wonder what they want. Lord Archsage, you're coloring, are you well? Okay, Arthur's just sitting here with a coloring book, scribbling away. He's the one that fills out the palettes, the lovely palettes. Once it begins to turn, none can halt the wheel of fate. But as long as there is hope, people continue to try. They do not know that despair awaits. Lord Priscilla? Corel? Over there, someone is under attack. Are you sure? Ah, that must be him. Looks like a lone man in a crowd of bandits. Let's help him. I just like seeing someone facing overwhelming odds. Hold on, Wrath, I'm going with you. Hey, you two. Where do they get all that energy? Unbelievable. What will you do? Let's go. Have to keep up with one's friends, right? Bartray, hurry, I'm going to leave you behind. This is as fast as I can go. I've got this heavy armor on, and blast, slow down to show off. Oh yeah, these guys. How lovely. Okay. Oh, look at this kindly soul, Jasmine. He's waiting all by himself to give us his treasure. Oh, Paul. I do believe you're right. Such generosity. It's taken me many days to find this. I've worked too hard to hand it over to you thugs. So rude. And to think we were going to let you live. We're fragile creatures. You can't trifle with our emotions, so. You're a bad man. He's so bad, Jasmine. Oh, Paul, I know it. I really do. My heart, it is breaking. What, you too, Jasmine? And you as well, Paul? Let's go. We must convince him to reconsider. I've no wish to hurt you. Alright, interesting. Yeah, like I said, I've done my preparations, though I do have a couple of things to do here in the preparations. So, a couple days ago, I was messing around with the UNA randomizer, and something came to my attention. I happened to be randomizing FE8 at the time, because I just wanted to play, you know, a casual game for myself. But I found out that the Lords can actually promote with regular promotion items. In FE8, both of the Lords use the Knight's Crest, and so I figured that the same logic might apply over here. So, Bartray being a Lin Lord, I expected that he would probably be able to use the Hero Crest, and as it turns out, that is correct. He can use the Hero Crest to promote. Now, he is level 15, and that's pretty far along. And his stats are, you know, they're pretty good. I don't exactly imagine him, you know, needing, you know, to finish out his levels. Doesn't really do us much good one way or the other. And I have given him some bows, because I imagine that he will make good use of them. Now, the only really, you know, the only real regret that I have in terms of using the Hero Crest is that we won't be able to use it for Lyn, but she's pretty good ways off from promotion anyhow. At least as far as I'm concerned. I'd much rather have Bartray with bows, because bows can be ever so fun with Bartray. It'll begin his training arc, I guess. I don't know. So let's go ahead and do that without much further ado. Get to see the promoted Bartray. Most excellent. He looks just like Lyn still. Maybe a little bit bluer of an outfit. But yes, the Lord promotion gains are rather fine. Gains quite a bit of res. I believe that he's not quite up to D rank bows to start off, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Actually, no, it looks like he can use the longbow, so in that case I'm going to grab the steel bow as well. Would have been nice to have a short bow, because those give double the weapon experience. And of course my goal is to get this bow rank up as far as I can. I would imagine that he's not going to reach S rank unless we make a coordinated effort for it. But, you know, worth a shot, I guess. Now, the other one that I wanted to bring up was actually that Wallace is able to use Night Crests. So, no real need to wait for a Heaven Seal. We should actually be able to sell the Heaven Seals. And, that should bring in a rather fine amount of money. Now, the thing with Bartray, actually, is that he should, unpromote. If, actually no, the Hector Lord. Yeah, no, I believe he'll actually unpromote, which I actually did not consider until just now, but I guess we'll see what happens, I don't know. Anyway, now that I've ruined that, we do have a stat booster to give out, the Angelic Robe that I found on Renault. Oh, and Renault is a unit that I do want to bring along. You can't really go wrong with a healer. But I do want to give this to Farna, surprisingly enough, not Geitz. Because Farna is a unit that I imagine will be able to carry us pretty well with these stats. I'd also like to give her a Draco Shield if we run into one. But that is hard to say. Oh, I didn't give Oswin his weapons. I did give him a Killer Lance, and I don't really care for the Steel Lance that much, it's just not that good. So I'll give him the Iron Lance. Anyway, I don't intend to use the Night Crest on Wallace this map. I actually intended to just give that to him to show it off. I'm going to give him Armads. I don't imagine that we're going to be using it this map, but You never know, and it's funny to have. But with that out of the way, I just need to move around these, because I forgot to do that. But we should be in a pretty good spot overall. Let's see. Movement will be 1, 2. So, yeah, my plan for this map is actually to get Guides and bring him over here. Because I have already seen who this person is going to be. And, I don't exactly expect them to live. I saw that this guy is a Berserker, and he has 51 crit since he comes with a Killer Axe, which is quite terrifying. This one comes with a Guiding Ring, and Taglocke has exactly enough speed to match and steal it, so I plan on getting that. And I believe that should be all for now. So, yeah, let's just save. This map is considerably easier on normal mode and on Eliwood mode because there's no Fog of War. One other thing to keep in mind is that we do need to get like 7,500 experience this map, so we're going to want to try to balance that out some. Here's a rare example of an effective weapon actually one-rounding in this game, of course. It's pretty cool, in my opinion, that we get to see that happen at least one time in our lives. And I'll probably just give this one a Nino. I don't think that these bandits will double her. Pff, this one has a hammer. He's gonna... Jeez, this guy's so slow. This guy's bad and everything. Nino doesn't have much in terms of defense, but 16 and 19 minus her 4, that's like 12 and 15. So she would be in quite a bit of danger if I just left her there. Right, so actually with Taglocke, what I want to do is grab the Ocean Seal that should be right around here, or at least I believe it's right around here. I'm going to go ahead and move Bartray up with the Emblem Bow and let him take care of that. Oswin does not have the Delphi Shield, but that is also not that big of a deal, I guess. Can Oswin rescue Geitz? Cannot. How unfortunate. So, actually, I think what I'm going to do is place Farna here. 8 damage, 0 damage. So in that case, I will hit this guy once. Tink. Yeah, this should be a pretty fun map overall. I actually rather enjoy this map for a desert map. Of course, my favorite one is still an FE8, but I don't think that surprises anybody. I'm going to probably kill this guy with Oswin if I can. Looks like there's the perfect spot to do so. I did notice that we haven't been using our killer weapons or anything like that, and really there's no need to in this game because everything dies in one round to iron. But I'm going to make a bit of an effort to use our more, fancy equipment, because might as well use it. It's otherwise it's just going to remain in the convoy for a while, and there's really no fun in that. Let's see, 1, 2, so I want to put Geitz here. Guess I'll throw in a hand axe, don't really need it right now, but that's fine anyway. The archer will attack to there. Might be able to do something like this, and maybe break the Flux Tome and give a kill elsewhere. I believe I have a Armor Slayer somewhere, don't I? Surely I do. Maybe I'll take it out of the convoy and use it up, just for the fun of it, even though it's not that great. She has no need for a Steel Blade, I'm not worried about that. And I'll bury her up, because the Barrier Staff... Okay, looks like her animations are back on. Probably put it back on solo, because I don't really care to watch the healer and bard animations all that much. Fell Contract. Okay, so maybe this is randomized. I was not expecting the treasure to be randomized. You don't get a Fell Contract here ordinarily. However, this means that Taglocke can promote. I am very interested by this. I'm going to send it back to the convoy for now. Taglocke, I guess I'll leave his promotion up to them if they want to do it in the next map. But in this one, I want to keep him as a thief just to make sure that we get the treasure, because I don't actually know if assassins get access to the treasure automatically or not. I know that rogues do in FE8, but obviously those are not here. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully she won't kill. Actually gets hit. That's kind of annoying, but I guess that's just more heal experience. And a level up. Not a bad one at all. Of course, I would always like more magic, but can't get everything. Now, he's probably still going to double even though he has a hammer. They match weapons right here. But that guy's slowed down to like 3 speed, and even... I don't think Wallace is actually slowed down by much, maybe 2 points. Let's see what he gets. I'd like some speed on him. But of course, speed on Wallace is just a major meme. This Wallace looks just like my Hectors usually do. I usually have pretty bad luck with Hectors. 1 damage, okay. This is actually the first time I've used Wallace in an actual run. Yeah, Lowen is going to be in quite a bit of danger from the mages. He has no 2-range weaponry. I don't know if I showed that off. I believe he has a steel axe and a poison axe or something like that. Yes, 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 the Bartray bow training arc. Yes, I love this. I always do this with Lyn anyway. It's not optimal by any stretch of the imagination, but it's fun to me. It's really fun to me for absolutely no good reason. My favorite thing to do with Lyn is just to give her S-rank bows and use the Rheinflesch or whatever it's called. The Rheinflecke. I have no idea how you say it, but it's probably something like that. Yeah, the mages are going to hurt pretty badly. I'm going to have to kind of hope that nothing too bad happens, but I imagine it's not going to be the most pretty, sight for him. Because we are going to have a bunch of them attacking. The mages in particular do a fair bit of damage, a fair bit more than I would like. If he doesn't get below half health, then he's going to go and kill the 1 mage. And that will place him in a spot that he will be under attack by only 1 on the following turn. Actually by 2, since that one moved up. But hopefully he would get put into elixir range and get himself healed following that. Alright, very cool. Yeah, he's going to attack and kill this one. Sword Reaver, that's the other weapon. It wasn't a poison axe after all. Unfortunate that he would use that, not the steel axe, but I see why, considering the hit rate. Okay, and then we're going to get to see who our Hawkeye is. Okay, well, it's Will, of course. Not the most interesting class, considering we just got one, but he is a bishop. Arguably a better bishop. But also arguably not... Whoa, 2 berserk stabs. That makes something... That makes this map really funny. So we're going to need to talk to him with a Lord character. And the only one I deployed was Bartray. But before I do that, I will be right back. Alrighty, so the thing that I had in mind was actually along the lines of using a berserk staff to berserk the boss and make him kill some of his cronies up here. However, I considered it while I was away, and I don't actually know if I want to do that, because we do have an experience requirement that we have to achieve in this map. And it's not the most, not the easiest to do exactly. I would just save Will for 1 more turn, but he would just berserk somebody. Actually, no, he won't berserk anybody so long as I can kill everybody in range. I'm gonna use the steel bow just for the sake of the weapon experience, though the emblem bow may have been better since it would have given extra upon a kill. Right, the main thing I wanted to accomplish right here was with Farna. I want to grab up Geitz and send him that away. Oh right, and I still need to turn on the solo animations. Always forget. Nothing wrong with the bard animations and the healer animations, just not my favorite to watch all the time. They get a little bit tiring to me. Probably going to turn on Renault's though, because he is able to attack, and that is cool. You might actually get to see his palette here. Though I did want to give this kill... Well, I did want to go to Lyn, but that's kind of... might be a hard task. Right, so... going to send Geitz and Farna this way. Temporarily drop off Geitz, and then pick him back up. Like I was saying, Lowen is going to get chipped down into near kill range. And he is... he just so happens to be standing in the one spot that keeps him safe. Because if he had been standing like here, or here, then he would have died. But I guess it's just natural that he would do that. I do want to give this kill to Lyn, but I don't know if I want to use the light brand. You know what, I just talked about how I'm going to be using the fancy weapons a little bit more, so Might as well. That was a little bit of a weird pause. That wasn't on my end or anything. That was just, I guess, a result of the game not understanding. Wow, perfect level up on Lynn. What the heck? Maybe that's her getting revenge on me for... Wait, why does she have 6 res? Oh, right, I barriered her. Yeah, that makes sense. That's her revenge for me giving the hero crest over to Bartray over here. It's like, I'm gonna show you who the real Lynn Lord is. She gets a perfect level up. Incredible. Let's see, I'll give this kill to Oswin. Oswin can probably tag along. You know what? I don't know if I want to do that. Well, might as well. But yeah, the bosses are usually kind of scary, but I don't know how bad they'll be this time. This guy is going to do 29 damage to Geitz's 14 defense, be 15 after weapon triangle. So 14 damage. Well, if I use a sword, that'll be weapon triangle, but then it'll be 15 if I don't. So he could actually hurt Geitz if he crits, and that's not the most unlikely thing in the world, though Geitz does have 21 luck, virtually negating the, actually completely negating the Berserker bonus, and negating about half of his skill bonus, a little bit more than that actually. Right, so I do want to give experience where I can, so that we can unlock that juicy Gaiden chapter for JBR channel. I am very happy that I don't have to play that chapter, because that is my least favorite chapter in the game, bar none. That chapter is an absolute nightmare. I do not want to touch it with a 10-foot pole. But luckily, JBR channel has no such reservations as far as I'm aware. And if he did, then he'd have to get over it anyway. Because, yeah, that's just how it goes. Okay, Wallace. You know, having the promoted stats on Wallace could have been nice for this map, I do admit. But then he wouldn't have gotten so much experience. And that is one thing that we are going to be needing quite a bit of. Let's see, Legault. I'm going to have Legault carry along where I can. I don't exactly remember where all the treasure is. I know there's one thing here, and then there's one thing here, and one thing here, and maybe here. I don't remember if there's anything in the rest. There might be something here. I will admit wholeheartedly that I am not the most versed in this game compared to FE8, obviously, and then I know the locations of the items in FE6. The FE6 map is going to be a fun one on my Iron Randomizer, but that's a wholly separate issue for now. Ah yes, the Lunatome. This could have been actually really bad for Farna. The Lunatome, it negates resistance and has high crit in this game. I'd really like some defense. Well, that's fine. More strength would have been nice too. Oh, we actually get the Lunatome, that's nice. How kind. Alright, turning on turning on solo animations also skips the green unit turn. Which, you know, fine by me. General animations are cool and all, but they are slow. As you are when you're a general. Oh, that's not most ideal. I think he'll still be fine. No, come on, don't berserk. Come on, you're wasting him. Okay. Oh. He is wielding the sword. No, he's not. Okay. He had the sword rerun before, but now he doesn't. 18. Okay, he's completely okay. Geitz cannot reach that guy, unfortunately. Though we don't really need to, as it were. Would like to pass over a vulnerary if at all possible. Okay, good. Geitz can reach there. He will take 15 damage times 3 if a crit happens from this guy. I've already calculated this, so he will not die. Of course he won't. Of course he won't die. He's Geitz. Another Armor Slayer. Wow. Okay, incredible. I'm actually going to use the absolute monstrous brain play here and send the hand axe back so I can use the iron sword against the boss. And probably going to do something like this. I might use the vulnerary and then take it. Trade Killer Lance, because might as well. You can have the Lunatome, Sir Oswin. Killer Lance on Farina, and then he should actually go for Farina if he has the choice. 1, 2, 3, and then attack to here. Gonna want to pick up Oswin next turn. Or not Oswin, we're gonna want to pick up Guides next turn and fly him further on up here. One thing that I might want to consider doing though is getting somebody. I can't really get to maybe rescue and can we drop, take, drop, talk. Ah, shade. Oh, that's nice. Huh? Shade. Ah, who are you? I'm Will, defender of this desert. You're with them? You've got some nerve threatening me. I will drive the bandits away. Guess need not fight. Huh? Hey, wait, what's going on? Okay. Anyway, what I was considering doing is, using the physics staff with Will to try and heal up, but I cannot reach that far, not even close. Let's try to get over there, though. I would have done better to have rescued the Bard up with Oswin, probably, but I did no such thing. We are really going to want to book it if we're going to save him. If he dies, then it's actually game over. Obviously that's not what we want to go for here. And then I have these two that I need to kill. Whatever. The Berserk guy would probably actually attack his friend since he has 5 defense compared to everybody else around. Well, no, he'd attack Nino. And probably Carla. But, guess we'll just kill him. Oh, Nino's animations are off. That's strange. You know what? Maybe it was because he was Berserked. I bet that's what it was. Yeah, definitely. Awkward that that's how that is, but they don't want to display animations with Berserk, I guess. Anybody up to be healed. Really want to get that experience a-rollin', because don't want to miss the map. Next map. I believe it has a couple treasure chests. It's a Kishina map. Though, of course, we can't unlock Chapter 19 XX, or the good, like the quote-unquote really good ending, or whatever you call it. Since we didn't play Lin mode, and grind the nils to level... okay, 3 hit. Didn't grind the nils to level 7. I actually tried to implement a way to work around that, but it seems to be hard-coded, that you have to give him the actual level ups instead of just boosting his level to whatever. Trusted Killer Lance. Truly is killer. Really do love using Farina. We haven't seen Fiora yet. That's an interesting one. Tink. Okay, don't die. I hope this one hits him so that he heals. Okay, he'll definitely elixir now. And I'm all about that. We won't actually be getting the Sword Reaver now that I think about it. And if we do, then it will be refreshed. So, guess we'll see how that goes. I don't want to give the kill to Geitz because of the fact that we need all of the experience. So I'm probably going to give it to Oswin. Oh, I guess not. Interesting. I hope that we can damage him some with Will and not kill with Will. Probably going to turn on Will's animations. Do want to see how he looks. So how about that? Okay. Looks about as you might expect. Let's see, and then we'll have Oswin chuck a... Actually, I'll give the kill here to Farina, if I can manage. I hope so. Darn. Then I'll give it to Oswin. No big deal. Because he has the Iron Rune after all, so... Doesn't have to risk a crit. Though he does have to risk a miss. That is a little bit strange. A little bit less than ideal. Maybe what we can do... I don't want to give... Let's see, if he had halved speed, he'd be at 5. This guy does not get weighed down. Don't want to give the kill to Will. But I also can't really afford to leave Farina there just unattended. And that is a no-go for sure. Let's see, can we manage to get anybody over there in time? We could probably manage to heal far enough. I guess I'll just risk this, and then if it misses, then I'll get the kill with Guides begrudgingly. And we might end up missing the following map. But I can't really afford to lose Will. Actually, Guides, if he had halved speed, he would not double anymore. But of course, it doesn't even matter because he would kill. Can't quite unequip him unless I trade all of his weapons over. Which I could do. And then trade the Iron Rune to Will, and then rescue far enough. I think I'll do that. Do something like this. Let's see, I hope that he doesn't actually one-shot. Shouldn't, 29, and yeah, he has enough HP just to not get one-shots. And then trade over the Iron Rune. And rescue Farna. And that should be pretty okay. Let's see, I don't want this guy to attack though. 1, 2, 3 probably, and then 1, 2. Should be fine. Had a little bit less movement than I thought he would, so we are completely okay. And then I can probably like dump Farna off and then dance, and then probably even heal her on this next turn. Don't really want to use a physic, but I need the experience. And Oswin could probably use it anyway. Standard level up. 696 though, that's kinda cool. Yeah. So, bar tray. The main thing to do now is just gather up treasure, and I don't exactly recall where it is, as I've said. But we can keep the boss over here unengaged for a while. So long as Lowen with his 1 movement tile per turn does not reach the boss before I do. Probably end up speeding along the treasure grabbing as we do that. Yep, smacked him right in the face, but that is the way it be when it do be the way it is. That makes sense, actually. Okay, good. He's not in danger of death anymore. He's just gonna kill them both. I hope that he goes for the mage first, though. Thanks, Lowen. Really appreciate it, pal friend nobody. Though they keep coming and he keeps stealing experience from me. How annoying. So, now what happens is we... I guess we could berserk one of the wyverns or something. Though there's no way they wouldn't attack Will in this state. So, let's see, Farna, place her right there. Guess we'll do something like this with Oswin. Shouldn't be able to reach Carla. I would probably like a mend staff if I could manage one, but I don't think I can. I'm actually just gonna let... Who has the higher magic? They both have the same magic, don't they? So it actually doesn't matter. Though, one of them has physic and one of them doesn't, so... I'll see what this does, and if it's not enough, it should just be 16, which is really not that great. And I believe that she'll still die to she'll still die to a hit from the boss. And even if she doesn't, I'm probably still gonna physic her, just for the experience. I really hope she can kill the boss. I don't actually remember if I had an Axe Reaver over there that I could have used. I probably did. Right, and I do want to... How am I going to do this exactly? I'm going to have to rescue Will. Which I can manage. 18 and 18 to her 7 defense. 11 times 2. And then if she gets hit by the boss, then she'll die. Yeah, this is a little bit of an awkward situation. Guess I'll carry along with Galt. Let's see. Like, I could get out of this, like, no problem. I would just, all I'd have to do is kill this guy with her, like, after I kill with Geitz, and then probably just, I don't even think Will dies if he gets, yeah, if he gets a vulnerary, then he doesn't die, and she has one on her, so that would be okay, but obviously I don't want to do that. Don't want to give a full level up away without, you know, having a shot. Guess what I'll do is this. This really needs to hit, though. It's kind of... If that misses, if she misses, then she dies. Like, straight up, she just dies. And then... I don't know if I can bring myself to risk that. That's... You know, 68%... 68% is not the least likely in the world to hit, but I just have this feeling that it's going to be... I feel like the boss is going to hit me with the 68, and I'm going to miss with the 68 is what's going to happen. So, I guess I'm going to have to begrudgingly give this kill over. Actually, wait, there, we might not be out of the woods just yet, actually. Okay, please hit, that's... Yep. Okay. Probably gonna lose Will this turn, then. Gonna have to kill this guy with Geitz. We'll do... Ah, boy. I've really messed it up this time. Yeah. Gonna get Will killed. Big darn. But I guess that's how it is. Don't want to lose the physics, so I'll keep that. And then we'll keep one of the berserk stabs. And that should be okay. Maybe we'll berserk this guy to see what happens. He might elect to not go for Will, but I doubt it. And then Geitz just kill, I guess. Can't believe we lost, brother. Ah, it's a tragedy, Jasmine. Oh well. That is kinda lame on my end, but that is the way it be. I knew that I shouldn't have risked it, and I did nonetheless, so that's on me. We'll move along as usual, I guess. And we'll see how it goes. Maybe we get some lucky dodges, I don't know. Oh, lucky dodge. That's... He's not gonna get doubled. I guess we'll see how this other one reacts. If it is only a 50-something, then maybe we're in the clear. Oh. Okay, we're fine. Making up for the experience loss by baiting over, I guess, more of these guys. I don't think we're going to be able to get the Guidance chapter. Oh. Wow, okay, Will lives. Okay. I am saved by, incredible RNG after some awful RNG. Absolute idiot moment on my end, but you know what? I got saved, so I don't have to worry about it. Well, let's give the experience here where we can. Probably gonna try to focus as much as I can into Farna, because I think we get an Elysian Whip here. Or actually, we might not, since the Fel contract is not supposed to be here. It might have been randomized. See, Farna is fine. I mean, I guess we're kind of just fine to do whatever we want with Will. There's no ambush spawns in this game. At least not beyond that singular chapter. So it should be completely fine to just, you know, let Will chill. Maybe send him back to Sarah, or not Sarah, Carla, and let some healing go on. The Bard has been incredibly useful this map, both ironically and unironically. Been useful, but I've not been making the best use of them. then I guess we'll let Geitz, you know, fish around for some treasure. So I know there's two things around here. I believe there's an Eclipse Tome and a Night Crest or a Body Ring or something like that. Or maybe the body ring is here. I don't remember exactly. Ouch. Okay, Lowen's going to heal again, which is good. I guess in this way it's better than having Pent, because Pent would just mop up the enemies without issue. They're not going to attack Farna, so it doesn't really matter what I do here. It's going to have to be Iron Lance. I mean, it doesn't have to be Iron Lance, but Javelin just slows her down a little bit, and they wouldn't attack her anyway, because she would have 2 range and Lowen doesn't, so... Very good. Now, if there is an Elysian Whip here, I'm going to promote her, like, there's no way that I won't. Farna, good. Oswin also good, but less good than Farna. Let's get some treasure, so I hope. And I don't really care about the rest of these guys in terms of movement, so... Probably gonna speed along the treasure, gathering some. Because it will take a while to get Legault all the way through the place. Let's see, maybe we can do it like this, and that way we can minimize what experience Lowen steals. General Lowen. Not the most exciting unit, as it were. Hopefully Louise makes up for it. Oswin is going to be great. He's going to cap out his defense and attack pretty easily. And then, that'll be fun. Nice crits. Unnecessary, but always fun to see. Probably going to try to give the boss kill to Farna once again. Be nice to grab up levels if at all possible. Don't want to give that to Geitz, but I can't really keep him out of range, so what I'm going to actually do is just place, I guess, Will in range, and then we'll see what happens. Wonder how Bartre does here with his bows. I really hope that Bartre doesn't depromote. I didn't realize, I didn't consider that as a thing that might happen until it was too late. Because I know that in FE6, if you promote your Voidlord, then they will depromote. Brave Bow. Okay, so the treasure is definitely randomized. Or so I believe, anyway. I'm probably going to rescue Oswin, or not Oswin, Lowen if I can. Just chill out so he doesn't do anything hasty. See if I can't gather up some treasure over here. Longbow on this one, I think. No, just Emblem Bow. Yeah, so probably just gonna be some speed up. And I guess we'll just engage the boss and see what happens. I guess we like do it with Geitz. Just have Geitz up here. Not like it matters too much. Oh, he actually does go for Geitz. Interesting. Figured he would go for Lynn because, or I mean, Bartre, because it seems like a better target, but I guess not. Let's see if we didn't... Sleep Staff, okay, that's fun. But also, meh. Longbow it up. Oh yeah, we do actually need to steal that guiding ring that he has. So that'll be a little bit funny to get around. Can't go wrong with a guiding ring, and we do have plenty of mages. We have at least 2 that need to be attended to. Oh, okay. That makes sense. If he's going to attack Lynn, or Bartre rather, with a sword, then we can do it like this. Shoot once. And then drop Legault behind Bartre, probably. Legault should not die. 15 speed, of course he doesn't get doubled. 8 defense. That'll be at maximum 8, 24, so he's completely okay. And we should be good. I'll try to give the kill to Farna. Or maybe Nino. Yep, let's see what happens. Attempts to shoot Legault. For a second I was scared that was a crit. Looked like it to me, but it wasn't. Then I will need to actually figure out a way to take an item, I guess. We'll take away her javelin and discard it. Then we'll give over the vulnerary. Stand here. She has the Delphi shield still, so do it like this. I did want to give her the kill, but I might give it to Nino. Unless I could rescue Legault, but I don't think I can, so I'll try to give it to Nino. Oh, I can't do that either. Can I damage him within range? Let's see. Don't want to give both kills to Geitz, obviously. Maybe we can damage... No, actually can't even damage with Renault. Or Renau, or however you say his name. Oh well, I guess it goes to Bartre. I could check out the sword animation, but I'm just gonna... I'll do it like this. I'll chip a little bit. Might as well get that much experience. Anybody that needs healing? You know, I guess I could just, physic Legault. I don't think anybody dies. Nino has quite a bit of speed, and she doesn't get way down but by only 1 point, so... Yep, that should be okay. Takes quite a bit of damage, but doesn't get doubled, so we're fine. And then the kill can go to Farna, or maybe Oswin, I don't know. Perhaps Oswin makes better use of it since he can still gain a full level up. Guess we'll do that. Sounds good to me. And that will end this map. I got hit, but it feels so good. These people are too strong, Paul. Indeed. Full level up. Good stuff. Flyer's OP. A rare point of res on Oswin to end it off for this map. Now, I don't know if we're actually going to get the Gaiden chapter. I hope that we will. It really helped me out. Thank you. don't really feel like we did much. That's not true. Magic tomes don't last forever, you know? So, why have you come to this wasteland? Well, we were told to come here to meet a living legend. Living legend? Haha, I see. That's well said. But do you know what it means? Yes, I suppose I do. Looks like we share a common destination. Well, you're here too. Hello, and did you find it? That I did. As I thought, it's spectacular. It quote-unquote amazes him. It's getting dark. Let's go back. Let's make haste. Desert nights are treacherous. What is that? That thing is huge. Okay, so we do get the guidance chapter. I'm quite happy with that. Though of course I won't have to experience it myself. I don't mind going with you, but how far do we have to walk? No matter how far we go, there's just more sand. Whoa. Bartray? What is it? Hecht? Yeah. Bartray? Lindis? What are those two? What in blazes? I'm sinking into the sand. Oh no, quicksand. The biggest threat of humanity. I guess I won't save right now, but this is a fun map. It's been a while since I've recorded, and it was nice to do that. I'm glad that we got the guidance chapter. I wasn't sure that we would. JBR is going to have to suffer through that one. That one's in easy game over, because you're actually force deployed. Your lords are actually force deployed, and there's siege tomes and berserk staves, I believe. All kinds of gross stuff. But that should be a fun one, so make sure to check it out on JBR Channel's channel. And yeah, I guess that's about that. Make sure to subscribe to all three of us. If you liked the video, you know, I'd love it if you drop a like on it. Share the video so that it reaches more people. And until next time, and we'll see you later.